For this video, you're going to need 2 small weights, or something equivalent to about half a kg, and a ball or a cushion, basically something to squeeze. So, welcome to this movement mission today. We're going to start with our feet in parallel, and we're going to take our arms out to the side. I want you to imagine you've got your passport between your butt cheeks, between your glutes, and you're going to slowly start to do up your tight pair of action pants. So passport between the glutes, give it a bit of a squeeze, zipping up here at the front. We're going to breathe in through the nose. As you breathe out through the mouth, we're engaged and we lift up one leg and then bring it down, and then the other side. Breathe out to lift, breathe in to lower. Breathe out to lift, breathe in to lower. Now there will be a little bit of a difference from one side to the other. I haven't yet met a completely even human. And as you go through this relatively simple movement, simple and complex at the same time, I want you to scan through the body. What's happening with your shoulders? What's happening with your arms? Do you have tension in your jaw? Ask yourself, what is going on? What is making this movement happen? Breathing in and breathing out. Now don't go too fast. Keep it relatively slow so you can feel the control and the difference also from one side to the other. Keep doing up your zip of those action pants. You can also imagine that you've got a hiking boot shoelace that's going crisscross, crisscross, and then you're pulling the string at the belly button to draw this energy here. We're trying to keep it out of the shoulders, and the glutes are still on. Breathing in and breathing out. Excellent. We're going to add a little bit more of the arms into this as well. So you'll lift the arms. Imagine you're going through something a little bit heavy. Maybe it's that peanut butter. Maybe it's the mud. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's go for 8. Breathing 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling those shoulders. Now, pick up those small little weights that you have. And from here, we're going to bring the arms into a parallel position. Try and keep the elbows a little bit squeezed in, and we're going to lift them up at the same time as we lift the leg and bring down. Then the other side, breathe out, lift, breathe in, lower, breathe out, lift, breathe in, lower, up and down, up and down. Now, you can also imagine that you've got a small ball in between the elbows. We want to feel this really wrap around the outside of the arms. The shoulder blades are flat on the back, breathing in and breathing out. So I am asking you to feel yourself really working. These movements are not complex. They are simple, like I mentioned before, but what makes them a bit challenging is how deep we can go. The real activation. Asking yourself what muscles are working, what is coordinated, what is connected, and what is not. Here we go for 8, 7, breathing, 6, 5, relax the shoulders, 4, 3, 2, and then last time. Arms stay here. Keep that little passport in between the glutes. From here, we're going to do little circles around with the elbows. Breathing in and breathing out. Relax your shoulders. And then back the other way, mixing the pot. A little bit of a lift at the elbows, but not the shoulders. Try not to turn your head from one side to the other. Try not to escape as it starts to warm up a bit more for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Then straight away, I'm going to bring one leg forward, one leg back. Finding this lunge position where I've got this front knee over the heel. I'm going to reach those arms out nice and long, and I'm going to start to go for a little bit of a run. Breathing in and breathing out. Now I'm hinging forward a little bit over my front leg. I've got a little bit of a bounce on, so I really can imagine that I am running. Breathing in and breathing out. And I'm going to go for 8 here. 7, 6. Imagine that mud that you're going through again. It's a little bit hard, or maybe it's water. 3, 2, 1. Take the arms forward. Towards my back leg, I'm going to pull back the bow and arrow. And then I'm going to release. Again, breathe out, pull back, feel that resistance, and release. Let's go for a few more like this. Use that breath out to engage through the core. Last time, here I am. I'm going to turn the palms towards the sky. I'm going to lean forward to this beautiful angle that I've got going on here in my arms. Excellent. And then from here, back leg is going to just jump forward a bit and come back. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, what is happening here with the pelvis? Keep drawing that belly button in, breathing in and breathing out. I want to start to feel the outside of my front butt cheek, if I was not already. Let's go for 3 and 2. Are you breathing? Last one. We come back. I'm going to come down a little bit lower here. And from here, I keep the chin in, and I'm just going to start to bring those arms up again. Like I'm trying to lift something up. If you want to go for a little bit of a bounce, you can, but just watch that front knee. That front knee has not come further forward than the heel. Oof. Starting to get a little bit deeper in there. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I bring those arms up. I bend at the elbow. And from here, a little bit of a tricep extension. So I'm really trying to work that upper back there. Breathing in and breathing out. Pressing away. Excellent. Shoulders are down. Let's go for 5 and 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it there, hold it there. And then very carefully, we step the feet together. And I'm just going to go straight away into a few little pulses backwards. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, if you need to take your feet a bit wider, you can. The idea here is that we stay stable, like a tree trunk. And here we've got the arms going backwards, trying to challenge our balance, challenge our stability. But we've got our hiking boot, shoelaces drawn in. We've got our action pants on with a belt. Like we've got it all. We have got it all going on. And of course, the passport is still between the butt cheeks. Breathing in and breathing out, pulsing back. If you want to lift your arms a bit more, you can. Breathe in and out. Imagine that you've got lovely melted gold or nice warm water flowing down the arms, keeping those shoulders down. Let's go for 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, great news. We're going to go back into that movement, but obviously this time it's going to be your other leg that goes backwards here. So find your balance to start off with. Nice. And then we go into a little bit of our marching, running again. The theme for a lot of this movement is based around the march. And once we combine the walking sort of element of a march with an active upper body and movements like this that challenge the stability, magic occurs. Breathing in and breathing out. This is when walking can really become full body, and all of these functional movements from walking to running, so at any tempo basically, while we're on our feet, which is how we spend a lot of our time, or we hope so anyway, not just on our bum. This is the movement that really can make the difference when all of the muscles are correctly engaged and activated. I bring my arms forward. I'm twisting towards my back leg. Here I go. Twist, breathe out, and breathe in, return. And again, breathe out, twist, and breathe in, return. We've got a few more going on here, really challenging that balance. And there will be one side where this is slightly harder than the other. Here we go, last time. Nice. And then we come in to this wonderful position here with the arms, and we bring this back foot forward and back again. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep those arms nice and active. Breathe in, zipping up the belly button. How is that front leg feeling? Are you breathing, but are the shoulders down? Let's go for 3 and 2. Relax your fingers and your toes. Last time, find again your lovely lunge position. We come down a little bit lower, and we're doing a little bit of a scoop. A little bit of a scoop up with those arms. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe a little bit of a bounce too. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I take my arms back. Again, I hitch the elbows up, and I do a little bit of an unfold here. Really imagine that thick mud or that peanut butter, whatever, that you're going through here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I come up. And I come back to my center, breathing in and breathing out. I'm just going to bring my arms up to here, and I'm just going to turn the palms up and then down from the shoulders. Turn them up and down. So some good shoulder rotation here. Breathing in and breathing out. Keeping this on here, keeping the tuck under by putting that passport between your butt cheeks. Never forget that passport. Wherever you go, we need it. Last 2. And then last time, holding those arms there like this. Okay, I'm going to bring my feet a little bit together, and I've come up onto the toes of this foot. Lovely. Breathe in. As you breathe out, we're going to do a little tap down with the hand towards the foot. And again, breathe out, breathe in. I've got a bend in my other leg. This is keeping it very active. Breathe in, breathe out. Shoulders, what are they up to this time? Let's go for 4 and 3, 2, last time. Then I'm going to reach the arm out. Again, I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to take this leg out. This other arm is going to extend as I lift the opposite leg up and down. As you can see, I've still got my bend in my supporting leg as I go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last time, come up, hold here. And then we're going to squeeze this arm and leg together. Breathe in and out. Shoulders are down. Do up your tight pants. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to your center. Lovely. Okay, same thing on the other side. The arms come up again. I'm starting here. I do a little turn down with the arm as I lift the leg up. Breathe in and breathe out. Shoulders are relaxed. What is happening to make this movement happen is a question I like to ask myself. Breathing in and out for another 3 and 2 and last time. Okay, then this one comes up. Here we go. We're going to do little extensions. Opposite arm to leg, breathing in and breathing out. For 5, shoulders, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, and then squeezing together here. Contracting. Still doing up your zip. Still have the passport there. Let's go for 4. Nothing else is moving. 3, 2, 1, and come down. Lovely. Okay, we exchange. So we're going to come down, take a seat, and I'm going to put the ball in between my feet, in between my ankles, and have my feet slightly turned out. Now already, just by squeezing in on my ball or cushion or whatever you have, I want you to think about those inner thighs. We want them to be engaged because this also is going to engage into our lower abdominals, the transverse abdominis, which is where the true force, the true strength, the true stability will be happening. So we're going to reach the arms out in front of us here. Relax those shoulders, keep the chin down. Think about this lovely long neck. Think about a little test tube or a little lightsaber, and it's just lighting up or filling with a beautiful bright green chemical, like a potion, or it's that like lightsaber, little white energy force here. We want to keep that bright and long. We don't want to have a bent little test tube or lightsaber, okay? So hopefully that visual helps you to connect with this idea of keeping the chin down and the back of the neck nice and long. From here, I'm going to open my shoulder blades and come down to my halfway position. From here, I'm going to squeeze the ball, tap one hand down, bring it up, other side, tap it down, bring it up, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. And I'm just relaxing my shoulders. I'm squeezing in, so the energy, instead of having it all up here, I'm focusing it between the legs here. Breathe in, breathe out. Really engaging down here. So you've got your belt on, you've got your shoelaces done up, You've got your adventure pants done up. That's what's all trying to keep that energy nice and low. Try and find the shakes. Find that feeling. Breathing in and out for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then from here, we're going to conduct the orchestra. If your back is hurting, please come up for a little bit of a rest and a reset, or just don't go down quite so far. We want to imagine bing, 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 bing everywhere is working as we take the arms in and out here. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the arms here. I'm going to roll all the way back up again. Excellent. Then the arms come forward. Back to the bow and arrow. So I'm going to squeeze the ball. I'm going to come down. I'm going to find my bow and arrow position, crunching a little bit into those obliques, and then come back up. It is squeezing on the ball that's going to help me stay nice and even so I don't go off on a tangent or get lost from one side to the other. You're twisting through your mid-back, your thoracic spine, breathing in and breathing out. Great. Let's go for 2 more on each side. Breathing in and breathing out. What are those shoulders up to? Last 2. Last time. And then from here, imagine you've got something stretchy that you're pulling up to here. So my shoulder blades are now engaged together, so it's not the C-curved spine, straight spine. I'm keeping my chin down, the lightsaber is there, and I'm going to start to hinge back. Not very far, I can't go back too far with this one. And then I return. And I still keep focusing on squeezing that ball. Going back, breathing in, and breathing out. Let's do 3 here. Lifting up, and returning. And 2. And here goes our last one, coming up. Lovely. Then I'm just going to come forward a little bit more for myself, and I'm going to roll all the way down nice and carefully, 1 vertebra at a time while I squeeze that ball. And then from here, I'm going to bring my hands behind my head, and I'm going to lift my legs up into this tabletop position. From here, I'm going to extend my legs out, and then bring them in. And then I'm going to tap them almost down and then bring them up. So because it's double leg and it's a little bit intense, don't feel you have to go all the way to the floor. The most important thing is that you keep the abs on here as you go in and out. If you feel your back is moving, there are a few things you can do. One is you can not go down so far. The other thing is you can leave your head down and see if that makes a difference. You can also use your arms by your side if you're okay in the back of the neck without supporting your head in your hands. So you can use your arms a bit more to help keep the back down. So like I said, there are a few options. Please take the one that works the best for you. The higher your legs go, a little bit less intense as well. Nice. Let's just go for 4 here. Really zip, zip, zip up using the lowest level of your abs. So think about those adventure pants that you're doing up. Okay, it's our last one. We come down, we come up. Now I'm going to take my ball quite high here. And again, you can have your head up or down, it doesn't matter. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to do little squeezes against your ball. Really engage through the inside of the legs because hopefully that will help you feel that the stability here is also being challenged. Breathing in, breathing out. My elbows stay wide. I'm going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I bring the legs down. Nice. Take some nice deep breaths in here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And then we can put the ball off to the side. You can use a little bit of momentum to rock yourself up. And then we're going to come to our final movement of today, which is going to be in a plank position. Now, the planks are always able to be adapted, so you can stay on your knees if you need to in a diagonal position. You can also come down onto your forearms if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to be up in a full plank. I've got my heels slightly drawn together. If you're on your knees, it will look like this. So I've still got this engaged here as much as possible. I've still got my passport between my butt cheeks, okay? So here we are. Now, upper back. Imagine the upper back nice and smooth like the top of a sand dune. So it's not collapsed and that head is not hanging down. The head will pull everything down if you allow it to. It's a bit like the mind. The mind will pull everything down if we allow it to. So keep the body nice and aligned. You've got your little lightsaber at the top. You've got your belly button drawn in. You've got your elbows pulled in a little bit as well. You can feel the backs of the arms. If you're on your forearms because your wrists don't feel right, then really think about pressing into the floor from your elbow to your fingertips. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, if you are on the full plank, we can start to do a little bit of a mountain climber style movement. If you're on your forearms, you can do a change of the legs instead. If you're on your knees, you can just hold. If you're on your knees, you're also welcome to do a little bit of this. One hand comes up, one hand comes down. Just watch that you don't go into a sort of non-diagonal plank. Okay, from here, let's take a little break. We come down, we breathe, release wherever the tension felt like it was getting a bit too much. And then again, we come up. This time we've got our heels together and we just come forward and back a little bit. Breathing in and out. If you would like an advanced option, one leg can lift and then come down, and then you change as you come forward and back. Inspired by the one leg pull in Pilates. Breathing in and breathing out. You can obviously do the same thing if you're on your forearms. Breathing in and out. I'm going to do one more on each side. Head is still lifted, I'm still breathing. I feel very lifted through the middle especially, and I'm going to hold this plank. Breathing in and out for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and again come down. Reaching those arms nice and long. Excellent. And then again, either on your forearms or on your hands, we're going to finish with a little bit of a downward dog inspired movement. This time my feet are parallel. I lift up, I get that stretch, so it's a bit of a pike, and then I come down. On your forearms, push into the floor a little bit more. Breathe in and breathe out. Lifting up and down. Let's go for 3 of these. And 2. And here comes our last one. And then from here, we just come down. We give ourselves a little bit of a hug here, a little bit of a twist side to side. Rolling the shoulders and then letting the chin come down to the chest. Again, really lengthening through here. And then just finding a little bit of flexion and extension of the spine. So we keep ourselves nice and mobile, flowing well, feeling into that, breathing in and out. And then if you need to come and have a bit more of an opening into the inner thighs, into the hips, into the glutes, I recommend taking the knees wider and reaching the hands really long. And you can hold here for as long as you like, letting go of whatever needs to just be released or relaxed. Allowing everything to flow out of the shoulders. Think about breathing into the sides of your rib cage, breathing into your back, really 360 degrees through that rib cage. It is a cage, it's all the way around. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Thank you for joining me for this video today, and I hope this has helped you move through a moment and will help you move through your day.